Hey, welcome to Coach Me, Joanna. My goodness, here we are back at Thursday, and I went live earlier and somehow it was deleted. So here I am chiming in, make sure that I'm reaching you, bringing in the questions that I get from you guys and answering them live. So if you want to catch me live, come here on Thursdays at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm happy to chat it up live. But today I really wanted to cover the this particular question with kind of a long-winded answer that it depends, right? Some things depends on the accounts that you have. It depends on your servicer, what you have going on. But basically, the question is, can I use my IRA to invest in real estate? Absolutely, yes. With those previous disclosures, right? So I'm bringing this here to you today because I get this question quite a bit, and people say things like, well, I tried to get an IRA, but I couldn't. I made too much money. I tried to invest in real estate, but I couldn't. Or invest, period, but I couldn't. And then I tried, anyway, so the questions go on and on and on. And I really wanted to get specific to this one, how to actually purchase real estate through your IRA. So you guys have heard of the $1 million IRA, right? Like the Mitt Romney effect plus years ago. That they discovered that, uncovered that is what I was trying to say all at once. So when Mitt Romney was trying to run for president, he was found out that he had multi-million-dollar IRAs, and the average person, the average Joe, does not understand how you can have a $20 million IRA. So society thought he was crooked and said you don't belong in office, and Obama was chosen. So I'm sure there's other reasons, but that's just, what I'm putting out there because of the IRA question. And it was about, well, if I can only contribute 6,000, was it 6,000 for under 50, and then over is like 7 per year, right? So some of you may know this already. Some of you have never even heard of this, so just stick with me a little bit, okay? Your yearly contribution to an IRA is 6,000. And then you're allowed to increase that to 50. But the Mitt Romney effect, he actually got a SEP IRA, and he was able to invest that money and grow it, right? So the max he could do is $6,000, right? So he puts that in, and he's been putting that in, and then the money has built up over the years, and with that, he takes it and he invests, makes a profit, and it all goes back into the IRA, which makes it look like it's just growing like a monster, right? The big blob just... So the big statement I want to make here is you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. Now, can you have $1 million IRA? Absolutely. You can get there a whole lot faster than some other ways, right? And I wanted to cover that as well. But basically what he got was just to clear up that story of Mitt Romney is he got a SEP IRA, and so it's just deferring taxes, and he'll need to be able to pull that out on whatever his tax bracket is, which it's up there, right? His tax bracket is up there. So again, most of you may think that you can't get an IRA because of your tax bracket. You make too much money. But here's your backdoor glass zipper kind of way to get there. So let's just say you had to get a traditional, which is how you can start. And then the very next day, you can roll it over to a Roth IRA. So it's in the Roth IRA, right, or in the SEP of the Roth, that you're able to be more diversified, to invest, right, to grow rapidly. So you need that self-direction so that you can direct it towards what you want to invest. So that's the secret sauce I mean, it's pretty plain and simple, right? It's the secret sauce. But what you want to know is, first of all, what does your servicer say? How much do you have in there? What can you invest? So I am not a CPA or an attorney. I just help advise my students on what to ask their CPA and their attorney. So if you have any IRA questions or retirement fund questions, you're going to need to talk to not even just your CPA, but your CPA might direct you to the servicer of it, because they each have their own rules. So you can look on your statement and there'll be a contact us for customer service, and you can say, hey, what can I do? So they'll have all that information for you, okay? So yay, you can invest in real estate with your retirement plan. So I did have a friend come to me and say, well, I can't get a Roth. I would love to do real estate investing. I can't to get a Roth. I have a traditional. I have to do traditional. And you know what? That's okay. I just gave you the glass slipper, right? So you can start with the IRA, and now you can roll it over. This is the big sauce here, the big secret sauce. Roll it over into a Roth, and then you're able to self-direct it. So I always train on how you should be the leader of your money. I don't care if it's in the stock market, it's in real estate, it's in the bank, or it's under your mattress, or wherever it's at. It doesn't matter. You need to lead your money. Even if you have a bookkeeper, which you should all have a bookkeeper if you're entrepreneurs doing business, right? Because that's not your genius zone. If it is, great, but most of us not. So have them do it. And I've also heard that I have to do it myself because they're going to mess it all up and I have to just redo it anyways. And with that, I have to say you weren't leading. So you need to lead your money so that they know how to do it. And when you train somebody, is a whole nother talk, so I'm not going to get into it. When you're training somebody, you need to lead them into the right direction. Otherwise, they don't know. They're going to take their own direction, okay? And then all of a sudden, it's not what you want. So anyways, you need to lead whatever retirement account you have, 401k, IRAs, and guess what? You can own more than one IRA. So if you want to diversify and contribute more, get another IRA. Just saying, talk to your CPA. And there are time limits on what you can do with the IRAs. So you can have multiple IRAs to pay off each other. And that's a whole other secret sauce session that I can get into at a later date. But I really wanted to make sure you understood that how you can grow your retirement plan, whether it's a 401k or a Roth IRA, invested in real estate. What you put into real estate has to go back into the retirement account. So this is how you do this. And we've had one of our students partner with his mother, and he was able to, he did the real estate part of it, found everything, used her 401k. They did a business deal together. He got half of it and her half, because she charged him, I think it was 2 plus prime at the time, it was like 4%. She charged him 8% for the money. So she's getting all of her money back plus 4% because it's covering her cost, right? And then also splitting the profits, so growing her retirement. So that is the way you can retire early, one of the ways, through real estate investing. I hope this was helpful. If you found this valuable, type value down into the comments, and I look forward to your questions. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.